Hello, and welcome to another vibrant episode of the English Learning Podcast, your cozy corner for curious minds and confident speaking. I'm your host, Jamie, and today we're diving deep into a topic that speaks volumes, even when you're all alone. That's right. Today's focus is on self-talk, that inner dialogue that shapes your thoughts, decisions, and emotions. So plug in, sit back, and let's explore how the words you say to yourself can transform the way you speak to the world. Let's get talking. Talking to oneself is a practice that is often misunderstood or stigmatized, yet it can be an incredibly beneficial tool for self-reflection, problem-solving, and personal growth. This script delves into the nuances of self-talk, exploring its various forms, benefits, and the ways in which it can be harnessed to enhance one's life. To begin with, self-talk can take many forms. There is the silent, internal dialogue that runs through our minds, often unnoticed as we navigate our daily lives. This internal monologue can be a stream of consciousness, a series of questions and answers, or a reflection on past experiences and future plans. On the other hand, there is the more overt form of self-talk, where individuals verbalize their thoughts aloud. This can be done in the privacy of one's own space, or, more rarely, in public settings. One of the primary benefits of self-talk is its role in self-reflection. By articulating our thoughts, whether silently or aloud, we are better able to process our experiences and emotions. This can lead to greater self-awareness as we become more attuned to our inner workings. For instance, talking to oneself about a challenging situation can help to clarify one's feelings and thoughts, leading to a deeper understanding of oneself and the situation at hand. Self-talk is also a powerful tool for problem solving. When faced with a difficult decision or a complex problem, verbalizing the various aspects of the issue can help to organize thoughts and identify potential solutions. This process can be particularly effective when one adopts a structured approach, such as listing pros and cons or brainstorming ideas aloud. By externalizing the problem, individuals can gain a new perspective and approach the situation with greater clarity and creativity. Moreover, self-talk can serve as a form of self-motivation and encouragement. Many people find that giving themselves a pep talk can boost their confidence and drive to tackle challenging tasks. This can be especially useful in situations where external support is lacking or when one needs to push through self-doubt. By affirming one's abilities and reminding oneself of past successes, self-talk can be a powerful ally in achieving personal goals. Another important aspect of self-talk is its potential to influence one's emotional state. Positive self-talk, where one consciously chooses to focus on uplifting and affirming thoughts, can help to combat negative emotions and foster a more optimistic outlook. Conversely, negative self-talk can exacerbate feelings of anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. Therefore, being mindful of the nature of one's internal dialogue and making an effort to steer it towards positivity can have significant mental health benefits. In addition to its psychological benefits, self-talk can also serve practical purposes. For instance, many people use self-talk as a memory aid, repeating important information aloud to help commit it to memory. This technique can be particularly useful when learning new information or preparing for a presentation or exam. Similarly, self-talk can be used to guide oneself through complex tasks, such as cooking a new recipe or assembling a piece of furniture, by verbalizing the steps and keeping oneself focused and on track. Despite its many benefits, self-talk is often viewed with suspicion or embarrassment. This stigma can stem from cultural norms that equate talking to oneself with mental instability or social awkwardness. However, it is important to challenge these misconceptions and recognize that self-talk is a normal and healthy practice. In fact, research has shown that self-talk is not only common but also associated with higher levels of cognitive functioning and emotional intelligence. To harness the power of self-talk, it is helpful to develop a mindful and intentional approach. This involves becoming aware of one's internal dialogue and actively shaping it to serve one's goals and well-being. One way to do this is through the practice of affirmations, where one repeats positive statements about oneself and one's abilities. Another approach is to engage in regular self-reflection, setting aside time to talk to oneself about one's thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Self-talk should not be used as a substitute for meaningful social interaction and support. While talking to oneself can be beneficial, it is equally important to maintain connections with others and seek external perspectives and support when needed. In conclusion, talking to oneself is a multifaceted practice that can offer numerous benefits for personal growth, problem-solving, and emotional well-being. By embracing self-talk and learning to use it mindfully and intentionally, individuals can harness its power to lead more fulfilling and self-aware lives. Whether used for self-reflection, motivation, or practical purposes, self-talk is a valuable tool that deserves to be recognized and utilized to its full potential. As with any practice, the key is to approach it with openness, curiosity, and a willingness to learn and grow. And that's a wrap for today's episode of the English Learning Podcast. I hope our journey into the world of self-talk left you with a little more insight and a lot more curiosity. Remember, every word you whisper to yourself is a building block for the confidence you show to others. So keep those inner conversations kind, curious, and courageous. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, stay curious, stay confident, and keep learning. Until next time, this is Jamie, signing off with a smile and a whole lot of gratitude. Take care.